Everything here is ready to start the race at Termas de Rio Hondo. Riders just have one thing on their mind now, being the first to cross the finish line.
Green flag waves. It's time to tango in Argentina MotoGP style. Aleix Espargaro, not a great launch off the line from that pole position. Jorge Martin got a superb start on the Pramac Ducati. Likewise, Pol Espargaro, he moves up into second place, but Martin, is he a little bit wide in that first corner? No, he's got the whole shot. Martin leads.
Although he got a bit boxed in on the inside of turn one. Aleix Espargaro looking to get up the inside now, who's already up inside the top four. He's trying to battle with Pol Espargaro.
Vin's made a superb start from seventh place, got himself quickly into third, he's got a little bit beaten up in those first couple of corners. Now back into fifth place, Marini there in third. Pol Espargaro, I think, got 7-8 bike lengths clear into turn 5.
Gonna go around the outside, he's passed, he's
stopped.
stopped.
No, he can't. Straight away then, Aleix Espargaro got through momentarily on Jorge Martin. The first time Martin surrendered the lead in this Grand Prix, but it was a very short-lived experience. Aleix Espargaro in hot turn 5, back in second.
So tantalising for Aleix Espargaro. He's been trying for 199 Grand Prix to win in the Premier class in MotoGP, and he's trying to be chipping away at that gap to the front two, taking a tempo 2 lap, but it looked as if he was going to run out of time to close on leading 2. If they start battling amongst themselves, Rins might not be out of contention yet. He's 1.3 seconds behind Aleix Espargaro. He started the lap 1.8 seconds off the lead. That's already been cut by 3/10. Pretty close company, so a close battle from 6th all the way down to 10th. But no question what the king battle is here at the moment. Aleix Espargaro zeroing in on the back of Jorge Martin. The lead just over a quarter of a second at the moment as we now cut back to the World Championship leader.
Famous, of course, that GSX-R for nursing its tyres in demanding conditions. Now then, Aleix Espargaro has got a little bit of corner back in second.
So tantalising for Aleix Espargaro. He's been trying for 199 Grand Prix to win in the Premier class in MotoGP, and he's trying to achieve it on the 200th occasion. Of course, all this does, can he get it stopped?
Oh, no, he can't. Straight away then, Aleix Espargaro got through momentarily on Jorge Martin. The first time Martin surrendered the lead.
For Aleix Espargaro, he's been chipping away at that gap to the front two, taking a tempo 2 lap, but he looked as if he was going to run out of time to close on leading 2. If they start battling amongst themselves, Rins might not be out of contention yet. He's 1.3 seconds behind Aleix Espargaro. He started.
Now then, Aleix Espargaro has got a little bit of corner speed here. A big head shake there from Jorge Martin as well as they came out of turn 4, and that's all Aleix Espargaro needed. It was the combination of there of Aleix Espargaro's corner speed.
Can he get it stopped?
No, he can't. Straight away then, Aleix Espargaro got through momentarily on Jorge Martin. The first time Martin surrendered the lead in this Grand Prix, but it was a very short-lived experience. Aleix Espargaro in hot at turn 5, back in second.
So tantalising for Aleix Espargaro. He's been trying for 199 Grand Prix to win in the Premier class in MotoGP, and he's trying to achieve it on the 200th occasion. Of course, all this does is screen that updates more frequently than the 4 sector points. It's already down to around half a second.
There is 1 point.
They'll be handing that championship lead over to the Aprilia rider Aleix Espargaro, and this can make pretty rapid progress in these closing stages.
Just can't find a way through. Espargaro has got a little bit of corner speed here. A big head shake there from Jorge Martin as well as they came out of turn 4, and that's all Aleix Espargaro needed. It was the combination of there of Aleix Espargaro's corner speed.
This is the battle we're all wanting to see. Can Aleix Espargaro finally find a way through?
He's trying to pick up some slipstream, whatever has an Aprilia out-drag the Ducati down.
To the teammates for 9th position. What an incredible performance. The rookie is having 9th position. He's just behind the world champion, Fabio Quartararo. On
pass, isn't he here? The block pass on the inside. Now then, he's got it done this time around. He tried on lap 18, not a successful mission. He tried on lap 20, didn't work. Lap 21 though, he has finally got into the front. Romano Albiciano, he's enjoying it. I'm sure he's super nervous down that Aprilia garage. Now then, can Aleix Espargaro go that leads the way? Aleix Espargaro briefly led at turn 5 on lap 18. He briefly led at turn 5 on lap 20. When will the crucial move come? Will it ever come? As Jorge Martin again runs super tight defensive line through turn 2 with 5 laps to go that leads the way. Aleix Espargaro briefly led at turn 5 on lap 18. He briefly led at turn 5 on lap 20. When will the crucial move come? Will it ever come? As Jorge Martin again runs super tight defensive line through turn 2.
Marco Bezzecchi has now passed Luca Marini in the battle of the teammates for 9th position. What an incredible performance. The rookie is having 9th position. He's just behind the world champion, Fabio Quartararo. On board there with Aleix Espargaro with 5 to go. Is this now the moment?
You can see Martin struggling for stability in rear grip, and again, here comes Aleix Aleix Espargaro. Now he's just trying to do the block pass, isn't he, here? The block pass on the inside, and then he's got it done this time around. He tried on lap 18, not a successful mission. He tried on lap 20, didn't work. Lap 21, though, he has finally got into the front. Romano Albiciano, he's enjoying it. I'm sure he's super nervous down that Aprilia garage. Now then, can Aleix Espargaro make the key break here?
Already putting some bike lanes between himself and Jorge Martin. You kind of got the feeling with Martin, if he was going to be able to get back past that Aprilia, he had to do it immediately. And already you can see the gap has opened up as they'll come through the third sector point as they come out of turn 9 here and flick it round turn 10 through the sector point already. Look at that, 0.3 of a second to the advantage for Aleix Espargaro. Aleix can now get into his rhythm, and Martin will now already be starting to think, I might be a bit much soon.
Turn number 4, or turn 3 and 4, and that's losing him drive down that back straight, and that's allowing Aleix Espargaro to get close. So then, for the first time in this race, Jorge Martin drops into the 140s. It's a 140.1 as he's just running out of rear tyre at the most crucial moment that he needs it the most. He's still not giving up hopes of maybe getting a second place, if not even better. Fair play to Jorge Martin, though. He's really digging deep here to keep the pressure on Aleix Espargaro. Now that this has been the better drive, got that better drive grip, and a better grip with a bit of lean angle through those fast corners. You can see Martin struggling for stability in rear grip, and again, here comes Aleix Espargaro. Now he's just trying to do the block pass, isn't he, here? The block pass on the inside. Now then, he's got it done this time around. He tried on lap 18, not a successful mission. He tried on lap 20.
Jorge Martin
Laps away from the biggest moment of his Grand Prix career. He's gone in hot though into turn number 1. He will bring him back for a very, very late apex. Jorge Martino still hanging in there in second for 1.1 seconds when they came under line to start this lap 23.
But Aleix Espargaro is now starting to close in on the 140s. A 139.9 for him last time around. Safe for the lap where he made those 2 mistakes. He's pretty much been in the 139s throughout this Grand Prix, and Martin's able to close back in on him. The Suzuki's continue to lap in the 139.6 range, so if they can keep that up and there is a drop further ahead of them, then don't rule them out just yet. Aleix Espargaro then leads us through turn 5. Lap 24 of 25 begins now. Aleix Espargaro's lead, well, you can see it. It's next to nothing, just 0.2 of a second. They're lapping, continuing in the high 39s. Pretty much not. Looks like he's going to lose that championship lead because he can't move forward for 10.
Martin was in a little bit wide for turn 2. Amazing pace from the top 6, but they all did 139.8. Brad Binder, the fastest man on track, a 139 machine with his band of engineers in that small camp in Nurale in Italy. Are they now on course for history? They are 4.8 kilometres away from a breakthrough maiden win in MotoGP. Aleix Espargaro starts the biggest last lap of his life, the most important lap of his life, in his 200th Grand Prix start in MotoGP. He's 6/10 clear of Jorge Martin with history beckoning.
Bagnaya's now up to 5th position. He's got past Maverick Vinales, so a bit of mixed fortunes for the Aprilias in the latter stage of the race. Something happened between the two of them. They were both down in the 1minute 40s. They've also got Brad Binder right behind them, so there could be some changes yet in the battle for 5th, 6th and 7th. But Aleix Espargaro, if he keeps it wheel perfect on this last lap, he has 0.6 of a second in his pocket at the start of the lap. And 10 that has gone the way of Jorge Martin. But as long as he doesn't make a mistake at this stage, Aleix Espargaro should have this.
There's going to be tears flowing. It will be do cry for me, Argentina, won't it, for Aleix Espargaro now? Turn 11, 3 corners left for Aleix Espargaro. History beckons here for him, and the factory Aprilia team has been the longest wait in Grand Prix history. Aleix Espargaro and Aprilia celebrate their first ever win in MotoGP. It's probably for Aprilia and Aleix Espargaro on his 200th MotoGP start. Aprilia and Aleix Espargaro finally are MotoGP winners. Jorge Martin takes second.
He and his mechanics are rightly going to party. We are picking up again live from the track, where the top 3 riders have just arrived on the podium for the award ceremony. Each Grand Prix makes its own story, but these guys will definitely be ones to keep an eye on in races to come.